What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. We have an Avengers Endgame spoiler-free review for everybody. So hopefully you've seen the movie by now. And if you haven't, no worries. We're just going to tell you how awesome it is for the next several minutes.
It was a triumph.
And we're going to do some day drinking while doing it. Thanks for joining us. Here's to the Avengers, here's to 10 years of the MCU, and a happy birthday to Brooklyn's own Grand Maester Liz. Behind the cameras, we are also getting ready for the Battle of Winterfell tomorrow. Woo! We're not mentally prepared for this weekend.
Nah, not really. Not really.
No one is. So all of my imaginary friends are gonna die.
Yep.
I will say this much. The perfect ending
Yeah.
to to this piece of the MCU. Like, if you
Yes.
think of... This is the end, and Far From Home, the Spider-Man movie due out in July, will be the epilogue.
Yeah.
This is... It was perfect. It was... Like, you're just sitting there like...
It was for the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It totally was, yeah.
They did this for us. And
Yep.
Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, everyone behind the scenes who
Kevin
does...
Feige, the god.
Yes. The
roof-
Godfather.
The
Seriously.
cast and crew, especially the freaking crew. My
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Like, literally, all the shit that they did behind
You know
the
all of the
scenes,
shit that
seriously.
happened behind the scenes because you could just see from your experience.
And, like, and just... I just marvel at the fact that they were able to pull all this shit off.
Is that a pun?
I didn't mean it to be. It just happened. But, like, great job by you guys. Russo brothers. Yeah, seriously. The Russo brothers were actually, like, this was a lot of toys to play in the living room. And you found a way not only to play with every single toy, but put them back in the fucking box.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
Like, seriously, like, this, it was so surreal, so well done. Everyone got their shine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
literally everyone got their shine.
Yeah.
Even the cats that, you know, who were not focused on, in Infinity War, they were focused on this movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it leveled out with both the movies combined. It leveled out, like,
Yeah.
well done by the Russo Brothers. Well
Yeah,
done.
everybody got a
Well
nice
done.
moment in the sun. Everybody got, like, there was a lot of, let's say, love songs to the fans.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Like, there were moments in the MCU that you were waiting for that paid off in this movie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Without
It's
a
very
doubt.
difficult to talk about it without spoiling it.
Yeah.
And, like, when you realize, like, every single moment, you're just like, oh.
Well, the
Can't talk
beautiful
about that.
thing.
Because this was for the fans. Like,
Yeah.
you've seen it since day one. If you saw Iron Man, if you saw Captain America, you're going to catch all these things that just bring you back to those first moments. And
Yep.
it's for you guys.
The beautiful thing is that all of everything in the MCU kind of comes around full circle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not just with the two movies. We're talking about everything.
Yes.
Comes full circle. In a way that, honestly, I think J.R.R. Tolkien would applaud.
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker knew how to tie off a storyline. I mean, now granted, the denouement, like, final hour of Return of the King was a little bit on the slow side, but at least you knew he tied everything off.
Yeah.
Every loose end was cut clean, resolved, all this other stuff. They kind of did the same thing here.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
I think
beautiful.
they did a
It's
great
beautiful.
job of alluding to possible futures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, let's face
set
it,
some foundation.
there's no shortage of stories for Marvel to continue making.
Possibilities are endless.
Least of, and that's just with the Avengers alone. Let's not even, account for the X-Men and the Fantastic Four
Exactly.
in coming movies.
Exactly. You know, you can see from this movie where Guardians 3 could possibly go, where Far From Home is going to go, where Black Panther 2 is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have, I don't know if they've announced it or not yet, but they're probably going to do a second Captain Marvel film. So
Oh, yeah.
that's,
That was a given.
There have been a lot of movies that are signed for,
Yeah.
and simply not in production or not yet been announced or anything
Marvel
else.
doesn't want to officially announce it because of Endgame.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's
They
completely
want-
understandable.
They want the
Wait
dust
for
to
San
set, the
Diego.
dust to settle, pun intended.
What?
That is
First-
definitely, yeah.
San
You
Diego.
I can,
meant
I,
that.
can, I can comment on that. I can actually comment on that right now. So, the game plan will be, once Far From Home comes out, they're going to have two major announcements, and it's a possibility they might be back at Hall H for freaking Comic-Con.
I'm waiting
definitely
pretty much
come back.
for San Diego when they drop all of the announcements.
But,
at this point.
but two major ones will happen the weekend of Far From Home. I have
Really?
I have confirmation on that.
Okay.
Have
But we don't know what yet.
No, do not know what.
They're really shutting down everything.
Yeah.
They've done
Yeah.
an incredible job.
Yeah.
Except for that one.
Everybody,
shit.
and the funny thing is that in the months leading up to this, everybody was like, "Oh my god, like there's gonna be such a huge gap, like it's gonna be so quiet afterwards." Yeah, that's by design.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need to recover from all this shit
We might
before
actually
we dive right back into.
we
phase
might
4.
have a full year of no Marvel movies at this point because nothing seems to be in production. You know, nothing is unless they've kept all of that a major secret and movies have been rolling while.
I'm alright with that because I was actually nervous like Thursday night because I was seeing it Friday morning.
Right.
Because this movie was like, if they fuck this up, I'll be so upset. And I was just there in bed,
It's a
just
lot
like,
of weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
There's
There's a lot of weight. You're right. It's a lot of weight on their shoulders.
It's so hokey.
Movies of history.
Yeah.
To fucking
Yeah.
wrap
22.
up, To
Yep.
tie it in a fucking bow so I could be happy.
They did it
They
so.
did it.
They did it so
And
intelligently and so.
I'm
well.
just gonna speak personally. When the movie started, I thought it started off a little slow, and I'm sitting there like, "Oh no! Like if this is, what if this is what it's like? What if it might suck? What if this is?" And then you're just like, "Oh,
Yeah.
oh, and this face never left."
Yeah,
We
pretty much.
should seriously do like a montage of all our faces throughout the film. And just do like a quick reel of that because I think all of our faces, like even if we at some point get like the clips from the film and just our reactions to that, I'm telling you.
I just thought about a hashtag
so
for
much
that.
goosebumps.
Crochet Peace Basement. Avengers Endgame Emotions.
I like it.
I like it.
I like
I'm
it.
gonna tell you guys right
Endgame
now.
emotions.
I'm an ugly
Yeah.
crier. I will. But I am down because it's just.
And this movie will do it to you. This
Yeah.
movie will take you
Very
on
emotional.
like through a labyrinth of emotions
I'm
at
actually-
every turn.
I said this to everybody before we started filming, and I'm going to tweet this out to everybody involved with the film, and I'm going to say the words, "You finally did it. You finally made me cry at a movie."
That's
Like-
the first time you ever cried at a movie?
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
Really?
did you
Wow,
see
Bruce-
Armageddon?
Yeah.
Bruce Willis stayed on the asteroid!
Well, you know what? I'm sorry.
I had tears of nerd joy. Like, it's
I
not just like
I had nerdgasms throughout the entire film.
you have
like,
that.
but
But
I
there
am
was
one
one specific
to.
moment that just fucking killed me.
I experienced tears of joy for the very first time in my life, thanks to the Russo brothers. The first was when essentially Thanos won in Infinity
Yeah.
War, and I'm sitting there crying like they fucking did it. They really
Yeah,
did it.
they really did.
And everybody else is around me is like, "What the fuck?" And I'm
I'm
like,
like, you guys are idiots. Yeah.
"He did this in the comics."
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
And this
Like,
one brought
I was
it
actually
all
gleeful
full
when that
circle.
happened.
Yeah, totally.
I was like,
Look,
bravo. You
it
actually
actually
did.
followed- it
You
actually
actually,
followed the script.
I got-
actually let him win.
I got hit by my friend. She was like, "Why didn't you fucking tell me?" I was like, "'Cause I didn't think they'd have the balls to do it."
for clarification, we're talking about Infinity War, not Endgame. We're talking
Right.
about Infinity War, not Endgame.
Yes.
Clarification.
At this moment, yes. No, Endgame. There was no. I don't think there was ever. Holy shit! They had the balls to do it. Moment.
Oh, there
I
was
think
for
it
me.
was
I can't say
really
that.
okay.
There was a couple.
I think there was just like, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And it really wraps up a lot of storylines. It really, Red, you said it best. It ties the bow around it in just like a here's your present. Enjoy. And I'm looking forward to like the Steelbook special edition Blu-ray.
I
Yeah.
hope there's like 22 hours of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They gotta-
Yeah.
they
Like
gotta go
we're
all
clearly gonna get the fucking alternate ending.
I
We're
want
clearly
one.
gonna get
I
the
want
alternate
one
ending.
disc. I want in that whole series. I want one disc of nothing but gag reel.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Nothing but fucking gag. I want like 10 hours of gag.
I
reel.
want Robert Downey Jr. fucking Paul Rudd fucking gag rope.
Oh God, yes.
I want that. No spoilers.
And the thing is, the thing that I love is like seeing all these videos about how Robert Downey Jr. is like the godfather of their whole actor community.
Can we all agree that none of this would have happened if he was not born to be Tony Stark?
Yes,
I
exactly.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
You know, like just to be a fly on the wall for all of those funny moments, all those wonderful behind the scenes moments. Like that's the shit that I want to see. You know, deleted scenes are great. Shit that they'll add back in after the fact, but it's the gag reel stuff. It's the insight into what they go through on a daily basis and the camaraderie and the chemistry that they have together.
If you caught the Entertainment Tonight has been doing nothing but Avengers Endgame like all this past week.
Yeah.
And credit to them, they've had no spoilers whatsoever. It's just been interviews with them,
Past and
you know.
present ones.
That's because the mouse has rules.
Absolutely.
The mouse has rules.
And Robert Downey Jr. was on the red carpet, and they talked to him, and like anything that you want to say, you want to share, and he's like, "Well, the original OG Avengers have this like text message thread, much like the Pete's Basement crew has a text message thread,
And it's lit.
it really reminded me of like everything we've said about our own thread. Is like this should never see the light of day because we're all crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not part of that thread, but I was definitely helicoptering over Jason.
But surely you hear some things.
And I read some things, and I was like, "Good God!"
I think the one thing that I take from the entire movie experience, and I wrote this in the review for the fucking page, is that I haven't felt that stress in a movie theater since fucking A Quiet Place.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never saw that in the movie. I
Yeah, I didn't get to
actually.
see that. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm a terrible human being.
Jesus Christ. I'm really disappointed. You know what? It's my birthday. Fucking disappointed in you. Shame. Where's the bell?
Shame.
It's over there.
So, Greg, I'm sorry not to cut you off.
No, but like just that, I would just in like I was in a stasis because like I was like, what the fuck is happening next? What the fuck is happening now? What just happened? That was me throughout the whole fucking movie because I'm trying to piece things together, and something else happened. Wait! That just happened. Wait! Just like literally, I was like fucking SpongeBob. Like
For
what?
a 3-hour movie, it fucking moves.
Yeah.
It flows so well.
It was over in the blink of an eye.
Friday, we had our tickets for Friday at 11 p.m. I had to get up for work on 5 in the morning, went to work, came home, did not nap. We ended up going to the theater, and I was we went with friends, I was falling asleep over drinks, like dinner. I was like, holy shit, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Soon as that movie fucking started, opened up, it was like I was fresh out of bed, out the shower, ready for a new day. I don't even think I blinked. It was insane.
We live for this shit.
The last thing I drank was
for
a
it.
triple espresso, just in case.
Oh, I had a Red Bull.
Oh,
There you go.
This is for you, Pete.
Yes!
I'll find it on TV this weekend somewhere. Actually, for anybody that is nervous at this point, who does not have a ticket to Endgame anytime soon, who is unable to get one, you can write to us at questions@petesbasement.com, and I will be happy to give you a website where you can watch it online with Asian subtitles in English, HD and everything, with Asian subtitles. If you just want to see it, like, and you're worried like, oh, I'm not gonna go until next week for whatever reason.
But they added like 10 more extra showings this weekend.
I know.
A lot.
Yo, when I was at the
Some movie
movies,
theaters are around the clock.
I was at the Kaufman in Astoria, and I'm looking down the hallway, and there's the Avengers, Shazam. What? Yo, there's got to be 2 people in that theater.
Probably.
That's the blowjob theater. That's all that is.
I went this morning. And
Yeah, you had like what, an 8 a.m. show or something?
Yeah, 8 a.m. show.
Oh, the movie. I think you said the Pornhub. I'm like, good job.
I mean, who says I did? Who says I didn't?
Was that plus yesterday?
But
Or was that Friday?
That's just Friday.
well, the funny thing is, I got the matinee price, and it was $3 I didn't even realize that I got a 3D ticket, and I paid matinee price, which is dope as
That's
shit.
great.
But it also wasn't the first showing of the day.
No, that's
it was
great.
like 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30.
Yo, there were movies just open like the next 72 hours. They don't close, and they got people on shift.
My homegirl from work, Jen, she fucking went to a 3 o'clock show this morning. 3 o'clock.
But sometimes you have to because the internet is dark.
And
The
full of
internet is
spoilers.
dark and full of
I
spoilers.
want that shit ruined.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have had to
It's
ban.
gonna start hitting by Monday morning. The memes are gonna start coming in.
Yep.
Dude, they're already out. I've had to ban 4 assholes so far from the Pete's Basement social media across the board for just posting spoilers for no reason. Like, you have had no... You didn't accidentally say something, which sometimes it happens. You get excited and you accidentally blurt something out, and you don't realize it.
Yeah.
And one dude posted a GIF. Like, where the fuck did you even get that shit?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But just people being dicks.
Yeah.
Like, you clearly have no friends. You have no life. Your motherfucking cries herself to sleep at night knowing that she spit you out of her fucking insistent twat in the first place.
Tell him.
Listen, don't.
You are a
The
useless
proper
human
term is
being.
pooped out her front butt.
Whatever.
Wow.
I was, wow.
Wow.
That,
real.
that's
That's real life. Holy shit.
Like,
Jesus.
I kind of want to Jay and Silent Bob your ass right now. I really do. Which, by the way, I heard, I just read 2 separate news articles about the same instance where somebody got the shit beaten out of them outside of a movie theater for spitting out Endgame spoilers.
Good.
And I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but I'm saying I understand.
Yes.
You deserve to eat your ass.
Yes.
beat.
Deserved it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But can we just
Wow.
take a second to appreciate what Marvel has just done here? Like, what movie has ever done that?
They're about to
Avatar.
shatter every record.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See you later, Avatar.
See
But-
You're done.
okay, but
Fuck
what
Avatar,
about,
man.
I mean, theaters open 24 hours around the clock.
Yeah.
We went to a theater where the menu was catered to Marvel.
That's
It was
awesome.
That's
Hulk
great.
Smash bourbon and
Yeah.
the Wasp
was
Stinger. It was like a little martini.
How was the Hulk
with
Smash
ginger in
bourbon?
it.
It was good.
Oh, good job.
Kate wants to know if we think Star Wars later this year is going to break it. I don't
No.
think so.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
It'll get close.
How many
Reason
tackles
why-
It will get close, but it
Reason why
won't.
Force-
I think we'll have number
Force
1
Awakens-
and 2.
Force Awakening was so big because it was such a big gap since the last
Yeah.
Star Wars. So
Yeah.
everybody was
And I think
But
too
I
many
think-
people are jaded from The Last Jedi.
Yes.
With good pair of balls,
that
you'll be all right.
it'll affect sales for the new Star Wars. Yes.
Yeah.
Like last Jedi.
I mean, like,
looks like a
for
good
me,
I know you did.
I am kind of jaded from Last Jedi, but I am excited for Rise of Skywalker.
I am too.
But I am a little apprehensive still.
I would think people would be jaded from freaking Solo more than freaking Last Jedi.
Yeah,
Well,
Solo was.
I enjoyed Solo.
Solo was a mistake. It should have been on
That kills
Netflix.
me- The only thing that kills me
10
about
episodes.
Solo
Stretch it out.
is
Well.
that when Star Wars came out, we saw Solo as that age. That, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now you have a
Yeah.
completely new person playing Han Solo in
The
the same
younger.
age, and it's like, we know that's not him.
Best
Yeah.
thing about
Yeah.
Solo was Lando.
Yeah. Yeah, Donald Glover.
The best thing about Solo was they cleared up that whole fucking 12 parsecs thing.
That's,
Well, I knew that was going to be the whole point of the movie anyway.
I'm a scientist.
Well, this
It
is why
has to-
Disney doesn't care about making a couple Marvel movies anytime soon. They got Star Wars and
Right.
other shit to bank
Right.
on. You know?
And plus, they've got Disney Plus coming out, so they're gonna have Marvel shows to appease and appetize the masses. Well, guys, the Pete's Basement Show will be back in 2 weeks for an Endgame spoiler review. We will not be here Thursday, so you have plenty of time to go and see the movie several times, because we will all go and see this movie again.
Yep.
You can take our word on that.
We're like an hour away from seeing it again.
Yep.
Same here.
Some of these folks here are going to see it right after this. So hit us up, questions@peachbasement.com,
Yeah, like
facebook.com/Pete's Basement, Instagram, Twitter, etc. @Pete's Basement. Let us know what you thought of Endgame. If you're going to hit us with spoilers, please email us for the sake of our fellow nerds. We want to be respectful. That's all we ask. And we trust you as Pete's Basement fans to do the right thing and just not post spoilers in the comments and nothing. On the last Instagram post, I'm upset that I had to turn off comments because some people just can't be trusted.
Don't be a
And it's a
dick.
shame. Yeah, really. Don't be a dick.
I mean, listen, Disney, Marvel have been doing it really, really well with the marketing for that. # don't spoil the end game.
Don't spoil the end game. And you know what? I kicked myself because by posting the pictures for Don't Spoil the End Game, I led to Endgame being spoiled for myself because I got an email, I got a message on Instagram from somebody that said, hey, this ain't your fault, but some
you for her.
dickhead is posting spoilers in the comments. And I had to go and I had to look at it, but I'm trying not to read it, but you can't fucking help but read words that are in front of you if you know how to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
And I'm trying to cover this motherfucker with my finger and shit.
That's what happened to me.
And like, I read it anyway, and just like, people are just being dicks for no reason.
Yeah.
There's no reason to do that. Don't do that. If you have no joy in your life, that's on you.
There is a
go
brief-
out there,
Spoil
go
the
to a
movie.
strip club, go jerk off, go do fucking something with yourself. Go have a
Go
pizza.
watch Pornhub.
Seriously.
Too much.
All right, guys,
Avengers.
enjoy Endgame. We did, and we can't wait to hear from you. We'll see you back in 2 weeks for the spoiler review. Salud.
Peace.
Pete's Basement is copyrighted 2019. Ripped Productions. All rights reserved. So go fuck yourself. What's up, everybody? We're getting there. We're late, as always, but you should be used to it by now.
Hey, at least we showed up.
I'll tell you whose fault it is. That damn Sasquatch.
Yes.
I'm glad, in hindsight, there was no intermission because there was never a good time to like pause this movie. I stopped drinking and eating at about 4 o'clock. I had lifesavers. That was it. Like little fucking like candies to just keep like moisture or some shit in my mouth. Like, yeah, I really did. It was crazy. I felt like what's his name? Stewie's grandfather in Family Guy. He was like, I'm gonna keep my mouth moist. Wait. And I left them shits in the cup holder for like the next guy. Like maybe like he needed some shit or the next girl.
Oh, it's in the GIF. Okay.
It finally worked.
Ah, excellent. It's not a GIF.
GIF, whatever the fuck.
God.
I don't give a shit.
You don't give Christmas gifts.
That is the best.
I give Christmas GIF. Charles the GIF. Never mind.
That's the best example you could have given.
I will accept Christmas GIF as a gift.
There you go.
Your Periscope?
Huh? Yeah.
But I want that motherfucker wrapped. I don't want it in like a Christmas bag. That's
no,
cheating.
yeah.
Wrap the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
What?
Yes. What did you say?
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Who's a bitch?
No, son of a bitch.
Never
Who's a
mind.
bitch?
It's delayed.
Oh. That's what happens when you record live. It gives a little.
It's got to go up there and then come back down here. This is all because of Janet Jackson's nipple. You know that, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. Thank you, Janet.
Something new. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my
It's supposed to be like this on a Saturday.
You don't want to see his. Trust me. You don't even know what you missed. We are experiencing technical difficulties because although the plug was in the phone, the plug was not in the plug.
So you stuck it in but didn't do nothing.
That's what
Thank
she
you. I'll be
said.
here all week. Thank you.
What did you say?
So basically, you stuck it in, but it didn't do nothing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sometimes you got to stick the noodle in there and wait for it to get uncooked. What?
Hey,
Leave it to the Italian to make a sexual pasta reference.
That is a hashtag, sexual pasta.
Yeah,
That's it.
sexual pasta. Yeah, I'm writing that one down. Actually.
I don't know what to do right now. That was great. That was great.
Oh no! Oh no!
We broke Greg.
That's
Someone restart him.